Another beautiful morning.
This tree is 50 million years old. How crazy is that? We needed some major distraction from the hurricane.
Well, we finally made it into Yellowstone, and you're right, there are crowds. But within 5 minutes of entering the park, you got elk right there. That's amazing. So, all right, we're in the park, and we're on to our second campground because for number one is full. But you can already tell, like, I mean, this place would probably be fairly endless to, oh, it is not full, it looks like. They don't have the full sign up yet. So, but I mean, you know, the different places you can stop are endless here. Geysers, I mean, that's just in the first 30 miles. So, I think we're gonna have a full couple days of checking stuff out. But, pretty excited to see all this different stuff. Already passed a geyser that was spewing steam. I thought there was a forest fire. I'm like, oh, but it wasn't. So we're gonna get a campsite and then figure out the rest of the plan. They were friendly, and then they started asking for money.
Yeah, I was like, now I'm shopping on Amazon.
Ladies, thank you so much. You guys have been fantastic. Well, so far, Yellowstone wins in the personality of the ranger department. Sorry, Glacier. So we're gonna head down to Old Faithful right away and check that out. There's a hike right by it, a mile hike that we're gonna take.
Get an aerial view of the Grand Prismatic.
To get an aerial view of the Grand Prismatic. Beautiful park so far. I mean, there's just lots of places to stop. We'll see. I don't know what we're doing. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, well, we're already running into our first buffalo. See, as you can see him in the car, but that's the only way we're gonna get a good shot.
Yellowstone National Park was established in 1872 by President Grant as the first national park in the United States. The park is over 3,400 acres and is located in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. Yellowstone is visited by around 4 million visitors annually.
So, we're waiting for that sucker to come. Get over there. A lot of people, as you can see. There's water coming out of the hole. Them geysers following us. Okay, so now we're on our way to Fairy Falls and this overlook that overlooks the prismatic pool. So made it. That wasn't too bad of a hike. All right, so we just made the trek to Fairy Falls. It's a good hike, about 1.5 miles, not too bad, but woo! It's nice. It's a good fall. I don't know, can you get any more perfect? This is better. This is better. probably one of the cool things we've seen today. Come on. Get in here. Look at that.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. These things are everywhere. Look at that. Even in the towns.
So we decided to get off the main road and take this really bumpy side road. It's supposed to be a good place to see some animals.
It's a dirt road called what was it called?
Blacktail Plateau? Yeah, Blacktail Plateau.
I guess it's pretty great views once you get up there.
It's bumpy. This tree right here, this tree is 50 million years old. How crazy is that? 50 million years old.
Turn to stone.
So there was a volcanic eruption here about 50 million years ago and covered this hill and petrified this tree, so now it's stone.
You know, my favorite word is spectacular. But you can see for miles down this valley. Okay, before the wind picks up again, because it's crazy windy up here, so there's gonna be no good audio in about 30 seconds. But, so we thought I'd get a little clip. We're on the top of Mount Washburn. And it is a pretty wild view up here. And we're about 10,000 feet. Pretty cool. Oh, check this out. What do you think? Okay, last day at Yellowstone, and we are taking a little quick hike to the artist paint pots.
Yellowstone sits on top of an active volcano and is one of the largest calderas in the world. Because of this, the park is home to more than 10,000 thermal features, including more than 500 active geysers. Due to the park's unique geology, Yellowstone also experiences thousands of earthquakes each year.
So onward of the journey, and now we stopped at the mud volcano. Correction, that's the mud cauldron, not the mud volcano, because I can't read, because I'm 2. Now that's a mud volcano.
So we've arrived at our final destination, Yellowstone, which you could spend weeks here. But I'm actually really excited about this stop. It is the West Thumb Geyser Basin, and I have been looking forward to seeing this since I was a kid. So, kind of the perfect way to end the trip. Who knows, we might make more stops, but this is our last planned stop.
Sitting here taking a picture at the Yellowstone sign, and we start chatting with these 2 folks from Austria, and we're like, we'll take a picture, you take a picture. Oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're camping. We've been at the same campsite for the same amount of days. They live on a catamaran for the other 6 months a year, and then, so obviously best friends instantly. So we're gonna actually go see if we can find a site and share it maybe, and then we're cooking them dinner if we can find one. So we'll see. We're off. New adventures and new friends. Okay.
Yeah, we can
So
recommend it.
made it to our campsite, and we're all getting ready here. We're having some beers. We're getting everything. We're having our anchor beers.
Anchor beer, right?
Anchor beer. Here's our anchor beer with our new friends.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Okay, we've already had 2 visitors. So we got the campsite all set up. We're just gonna go for a little walk, see what we can find down by the lake. Well, we had fun. We're having fun lighting fires. We're gonna leave this one for the memory. That one will.
Oh, wow.
But we got a beautiful fire going now. Thanks to Chris helped build the fire.
Very well, yes.
Yeah. Almost became a different kind of fire. But no, it's gonna be good. We're having an amazing dinner now. Look at that.
Oh, man.
This ended up being a good day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What a good day, right?
Yeah, man.
All because
It
we
is.
all
Me
stopped to
too.
get pictures.
Yeah, because we all stopped to get pictures by the Yellowstone sign. And I drove by it thinking, nah, we don't want to be cheesy. It was good to be cheesy today. Well, we survived our evening with the Austrians. Had a very nice night. And now we are made a little breakfast. They are frozen.
We survived.
So we're packing up and getting ready to head out. And on to destinations unknown. We are not sure where we're headed today yet. So unfortunately, we had to part ways with our new comrades, Chris and Karen, another Karen. But they were fantastic. And what a treat to meet other cruisers and be able to hang out like that. That's awesome. Anyway, so we didn't get a lot of pictures yesterday. So we stopped by Grand Teton Lodge, and I'm finding my way down to the beach to get some photos. Place certainly doesn't disappoint.
Just 10 miles south of the Yellowstone National Park is the Grand Teton National Park. It was established in 1929 and encompasses the Grand Teton mountain range, numerous lakes, and the winding Snake River. The park is home to rocks that are nearly 2.7 billion years old and breathtaking views that go on for miles.
So now we stopped by Jenny Lake. So we're on the edge of Jenny Lake. Pictures are way better here.
On the road again. Just left Jacksonville, Wyoming. Really cool little town. Didn't spend a whole lot of time there, but got to see some shops and walk around town square, so that was really cool. But back on the road again. We are heading to Flaming Gorge in Utah, which should be really cool. We looked at the pictures, don't know a ton about it, but it looks awesome. Look at this view. Oh my gosh, it's incredible. We are currently in Wyoming going to Flaming Gorge. It looks amazing, but the view on the drive on the way here has just been incredible. Dan and I are just like in awe. It's just so cool.
Okay, battery's about to die, but so we're at the Canyon Rim campsite, and just coming in was sweet because as soon as you come in, bighorn sheep, and that was the first time we've seen bighorn sheep. And the Canyon Rim is right over here, so it's right. We didn't get a Canyon Rim campsite, we're just at the Canyon Rim. There's the sites over there were taken, too bad, but I'm sure we'll see it in the morning. Another beautiful morning. Okay, so Flaming Gorge, definitely a place to stop. Who's a Reno?
made your way all the way here.
We did.
Good to see you. Is it? I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of this.
A little bit of that. So there's a lot of good beers here for you guys. There's the Valley Girl Blonde, there's the Anti-Amber Sparkles, the Bitter Oats, the Simcoe Hop, the Yobro. But I'm thinking you might like the On a Whim. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, that's
hilarious.
fantastic.
Name,
We know we're drinking.
Pre-named for you guys, so we'll have 4 of those, please.
So, Coos has been waiting for this to present us with this beer. So let's cheers. Our first cheers
To On a Whim.
with the On a Whim beer.
Yeah. -1.
Let's try it. This is kind of dark. Let's try it. Okay, On a Whim beer.
Taste.
Is it hoppy? Is it hoppy to see you?
It's a little hoppy, but it's not.
Ooh. Oh, that's
it's not
good.
like overly.
That's very good.
It's
Very good.
strong.
So if you're ever in Carbondale Beer Works, go check it out and have the On a Whim beer with On a Whim wing sauce. On the wings, not on the beer.
Our next stop in Carbondale was a wine pairing party, filled with new friends, great food, and of course, wine.
Wow, Krista. Wow. You know that's gonna make it.
That'll be good.
There's. Can you fit any more in your mouth?
That was a big piece of bread. What do you want?
Okay, so we're at Jeff and Silla's, and we're hanging out. And we are starting to watch hurricane coverage of Dorian. And Dorian is, at this point, forecasted to hit somewhere around the mainland of Florida. So we're really kind of keeping an eye on it. It is Thursday night, and it's forecasted to make landfall at I think around Monday morning, around 8 a.m. And a couple of the paths have it landing directly around the coast where Indiantown is. So Jeff and Silla's boat's there, our boat's there, and we're all just watching. So, all right, we're about to head to go meet up with Jeff and Basalt, and then head to Aspen to go check that out. And we're going to check out some mountains, and we're still monitoring the hurricane. Hopefully, it'll turn a little bit north and it won't hit directly. But I mean, it could just go straight over Indiantown, so it's pretty nerve-wracking. So, but nothing else we can do at this point. We're just going to go and enjoy our day and go from there. Well, stay tuned. So we are at the Aspen Highlands,
Yeah.
and you gotta get a bus to go up to the Maroon Bells. So we gotta grab a bus.
Well, we made it. We are in Aspen at Maroon Bells, which is really fun. We needed some major distraction from the hurricane, so we have no phone service up here, which is excellent, because otherwise we are checking hurricane status every 15 minutes, even though they only update every 2 hours. So, what do you do? We both have our boats there, so we're just gonna take it easy and do some sightseeing and a little walking around on these trails, just so we don't have to think about this hurricane anymore. But it is quite beautiful. So, good distraction. Good distraction for the day.
Yeah, and of course it started raining. It's beautiful, actually.
The Maroon Bells are 2 mountains located near Aspen, Colorado. The site is touted as the most photographed place in the state, and although beautiful, they are nicknamed the Deadly Bells due to the treacherous conditions for mountain climbers, unpredictable weather, and extreme avalanche danger. For us, they were a welcome diversion from the hurricane.
So behind me is the avalanche field. So that came down all the way.
Yeah.
And you can see it destroyed the bridge here.
Well, it ended up being a good distraction, but of course, as soon as we had service, we were checking the status, but not much has changed, so still looks like it's gonna hit Indiantown. But we're gonna go to Aspen and distract ourselves some more. Coming up on Sailing on a Whim, we continue our road trip through Colorado, exploring new places, visiting friends, and even get the chance to do a little sailing. Check out Sailing on a Whim on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and if you enjoyed our video, consider becoming a patron. Thanks for watching!
There we go. Oh yeah.
There we go. Lindsay's pretty.
So you got the, what is it, the dragon's what? Yeah, the dragon something there. Oh yeah, all the way down.